Alright, so we're going to have the final bit of E3 that I really care about, and that is Nintendo, obviously. Wish my computer would stop making such loud noises, for crying out loud. Seriously, it sounds like it's about to have a freaking heart attack. I don't know why. Ugh. Oh well, it's gonna have to live with it. Because I do not have the time to restart it. I just hope it doesn't blue screen or anything while I'm trying to do this. Yep, it'll be starting any minute now. I don't really have any expectations going in. As long as there's something that I think is interesting, then fine. But I'm not really expecting too much. E3 so far has been kind of a waste of time, if I'm being honest. Like, we barely have gotten anything so far that I think has really been eye-raising. So yeah. Well, it's 11 now, so I'm assuming it's about to start. Ah, there it goes, okay. Alright. Yeah, COVID, whatever. At least this one's about 40 minutes long.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year, and many people around the world are playing games on it. Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience. Thank you all very much. We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners. I hope that each of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
Today we have news on upcoming Nintendo Switch games, and we'll be focusing on a selection of games releasing this year. We hope you enjoy it. Okay, to begin, please take a look at this video.
Double snap. Okay. Smash, I see. Who's it gonna be this time? What the heck? Okay. I mean, it's just another fighter-type character, but honestly, after the waifu twins, I honestly can't find myself to be disappointed anymore. I mean, I'd rather take someone that I have a feeling I'd enjoy playing as, rather than a couple of characters that, quite frankly, come off as kind of just generic as all hell. I know people are getting tired of me complaining about them, but honestly, it's just... I just think they were a bad choice overall. Okay, so is he just gonna, like, kill off everyone? I don't really know much about him aside from the fact that he's from Tekken. Yeah, he's from Tekken. I've always been more of a fan of Jin as a character, though, but still. At least it's a character that looks like he'd be fun to play with, though. So, and Heihachi is a boss character, I guess? Yeah, he's not gonna die, I bet. Yep, I called it.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited and the director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Kazuya Mishima from the fighting game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll go over the details at a later date, so please sit tight. For today, though, we've prepared a short video to showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please take a look.
Okay, how is this going to work exactly? That's way too many moves.
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown below. Please stay tuned.
That's a lot of moves.
Thank you, Mr. Sakurai.
For a Smash character to have.
Fighter Kazuya will join the fight in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series, will fight in this game. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural tales.
Okay.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th. And Life is Strange Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch later this year. There's something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system. You are Star-Lord, leading a legendary band of heroes for hire.
Yeah, we know.
Adventure game. Jump on a wild ride across the cosmos.
Yeah, we've already seen plenty of this from, I believe it was Ubisoft's. Was it? Yeah, I think it was.
Save the galaxy. You got this. Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy blasts onto Nintendo Switch October 26th. Worms everywhere! In this real-time arena-based shooter, you'll squish your invertebrate opponents in 32-player cross-platform combat, play in daily challenges.
Is Worm still a thing?
Seasonal events to worm your way up the ranks. Plus, the Patchwork Bear-Up, exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version, will be available for free for 2 weeks after launch. A new map, Spaceport Showdown, launches with Worms Rumble, wriggling onto Nintendo Switch June 23rd. Get a 25% discount when you pre-order the game starting today on Nintendo eShop.
Because Worms was a thing from way back when I was a kid.
You'll customize a team of demigods and unleash devastating attacks in captivating turn-based combat.
Huh. I'm already liking this is it sad that I'm liking this a lot better than even Bravely Default when it came out? Wow, they're just plowing through these.
In the Wholesome Management Sim 2-Point Campus, you build and run your very own university the way you want it. Lots of creative tools are at your disposal to make the school yours and take your educational empire to the next level. Enrollment for 2-Point Campus starts on Nintendo Switch next year. A beloved series rolls into its 20th anniversary this year.
Rolls? Oh god, it's space. Oh, are you freaking serious? Super Monkey Ball? It's probably gonna be a collection. Yep, pretty much. Well, if people really like the series, then great, but I've never really wanted to be a fan of it. It just seems a little too silly for me.
Go bananas with Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th. It's a blast from parties past in your...
What?
Ready for another round of Mario Party mayhem? Of course you are. It's a Superstars collection of Mario Party boards and minigames.
Just minigames?
On 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 era, including Peach's birthday cake and Space Link. Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes. And when we say zany, we mean it.
Does it have online?
Connect blocks. And give facelifts? In hilarious over-the-top minigames. All of which support button controls. With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest. Here's a little fun.
Yes! Okay. I'm totally for this.
Even if you're partying solo, you can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide. Playing the board game online with friends? Save your fried rice mid-game, grab a snack, then resume the festivities. Stickers are also available to communicate with others.
Nobody cares about stickers.
Superstars, launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What do you think? Before we show this next trailer, I'd like to say one thing. Currently, we are working hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime 4, which we previously announced. But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise. Please take a look.
Okay, this better be good. Metroid Fusion? No, Metroid 5? What? I thought it might have been a Fusion remake for a second there. Because of the color scheme, but... Well, that isn't working. Wow. No, but it reminds me of Fusion, alright. Having to run away from a powerful foe. Oh, damn. Metroid Dread. Okay. Not sure what to think about that. Well, at least it's not the whole game running away from things. And we're back to the physical combat again, are we? Not a big fan of that. Yeah, it has a lot of elements from Fusion, alright. It's like it's like a combination of Fusion and Samus Returns. And they're going to be showing it on the Treehouse later. Let's do whether they tell us more about Metroid Prime 4, though, honestly.
That was the trailer for the first new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years. The brand new Metroid Dread game. As the name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's scheduled to be released on October 8th, so it won't be too long until launch. On that same day, we'll also be releasing Amiibo figures for Samus and the Emmy, the robot seen in the video. Let's move on to the more Nintendo Switch headlines.
More Amiibos aboard, huh?
These familiar franchises are back on Nintendo Switch. Get ready to...
Of course.
Just Dance game.
And it's not going to be on the Wii, which is very surprising. So, like, the first game of that in that line that has that could be on the Wii for, like, ages now, I think. I mean, it's not really for me anyway, but I just find it really weird that they kept it on the Wii for so long.
Exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall. It's the ultimate Dragon Ball Z experience. Relive the story of Goku and other Z fighters.
Again.
Action RPG. Saiyan, protect the Earth from an invasion by Vegeta and Nappa.
They have done so many of these DBZ games at this point that I think they've just lost their footing. Like, seriously, you can only do the same thing for so long before it just gets old.
Along with the main story, you can explore the vast world of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, why not help out the locals? Or collect ingredients for delicious meals. You can always train to acquire new skills.
Well, at least that's new.
There are lots of things to keep
Cooking meals.
in the boss battle episodes. A New Power Awakens parts 1 and 2 is also included. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot plus a New Power Awakens set punches its way onto Nintendo Switch September 24th. Grab a golf club and get ready to tee off. The Mario Golf Super Rush game launches soon. Here's a quick glimpse into each of the modes. Standard golf. Take your time to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
Not really my thing, but I know a lot of people enjoy these.
Different types of shots, aim for under par. Speed golf. Smack your ball, then chase after it. Be the first to get your ball in the hole. Outpace your rivals with special dashes and special shots.
People will want it just because Pauline is in it. Again with the Miis.
And here's some news. 3 updates are planned for future release, including additional courses and playable characters. The fairway's almost open, so set your tee time and get ready to ace those shots. And Mario Golf Super Rush is moving onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Ready for the ride of a lifetime? Welcome to the vast and vibrant world of Monster Hunter.
I'm getting tired of hearing about these. I am so getting tired about these. Like the Monster Hunter stories, Monster Hunter Rise. I swear I've heard about them so much within the last couple of years that they keep talking about it. You would think it's the only thing Capcom even cares about anymore, really.
Is that an hint? You might be able to hatch a new monster. Incredibly powerful monsters can also hatch from rare eggs. Need more traveling buddies? Join up with friends for co-op multiplayer quests and battles. Buckle up, Ryder. It's going to be a real monster of an adventure. Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin soars onto Nintendo Switch July 9th. You can play the free demo on June 25th and carry over your save data to the full game. Here's a new game from the head of a certain company.
You're not hiding anything there.
Did you miss me? Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's me, Wario. We just finally ready. A brand new game from my company. Check it out. You get to control me. Time to do this.
I kind of miss the days when Wario actually did platforming games, though.
They came back and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing. Not bad. Use the spinning and whatchamacallit. Nailed it. Same micro game.
I kind of wish they'd do another Wario Land styled game.
What? I almost forgot to big news. 2 people can play together at the same time. Very nice. Or else.
It's not online, is it?
Nice. Alright, you. Yes, you. The one watching this. Better get ready for some micro game mayhem. The WarioWare Get Together
It's not saying.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system September 10th. Pre-order begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What you just saw was a trailer for WarioWare. Get it together. In the latest installment of this series, there are new microgames that let you control Wario with his friends. There is also 2-player co-op mode, which greatly expands the gameplay. It's releasing in the near future, so stay tuned. Next, please take a look at this.
And they're not gonna say, okay. I'm assuming not then.
High school student living in Tokyo. Their life is
Shin Megami Tensei?
the personalities of women after you get pulled into a different dimension.
Probably. It looks like it. Now it really looks like it.
Another Tokyo exists. A post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
Where angels and demons reside.
The character art kind of gave it away there.
These are the mysterious power to find you. What lies ahead in this alternate realm? The world is now transformed into a sprawling, demon-infested wasteland. Though friendly enemies do exist here, you are hostile and will attempt to destroy you.
And they'll probably be very good at it, because this series is freaking hard. At least they show you what enemies are weak to in this one. But yeah, this series has always been freaking hard. Like, even if you know... Like even if you know that, they'll know how to play it decently, you're still gonna die a lot. That's the way it's always been. It kind of prides itself on it.
In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, you can motivate and join as an ally. Demons that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger. By using demon allies, another demon can be created. Only these demons' innate abilities will fade, granting you a power
Of course.
customized to you.
Jack Frost has been in every game since he's kind of the mascot.
Challenge the many demons roaming this post-apocalyptic world by harnessing the power of your own. Just you that you choose. Shin Megami Tensei 5 will launch
None, because I'm not playing that.
November 12th.
I know better by now.
Pre-orders for the physical version begin June 21st.
That was the latest trailer of Shin Megami Tensei 5 from Atlas. This is the newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch titles.
Celebrate 10 years of Danganronpa in despair.
Not really my thing.
Three games in the deadly Danganronpa series are coming to Nintendo Switch. Monokuma, the self-proclaimed school headmaster, has trapped you and other high school students in a game of literal life and death. Unfortunately, the only way out of the school and this lethal game is to betray the other students. And so it begins. When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit. You're the culprit, aren't you?
Johnny, I have no idea.
You probably moved along there. Use the evidence you've gathered to refute contradictions and find the guilty party. Good job. The board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort. Who's the strongest of them all is Ultimate V3. The board game collection Danganronpa Decades launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year. All board games will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're not afraid of ghosts.
Fatal Frame? Really? Didn't think we'd see another entry in that ever.
Ghosts frequent this mountain. They defense the camp that can repel cats of mountain. Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations. This spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you experience experience the game from different perspectives. New costumes and photo books are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Picamo? And stay alive. Fable Fight. Native of Black Water creeps onto Nintendo Switch this store.
Okay.
These games and DLC are coming soon. Some even today.
Huh?
Your war is not over.
Well, this will make Roger happy.
Expansion for Doom Eternal. Ancient God. Deeper, more challenging combat awaits. As you eliminate countless newest threats. From demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain. Fan of God's Moses in your hands. Get Slayer when this campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Get ramped up for 2 iconic skateboarding.
Is that still relevant? Is Tony Hawk really still relevant?
Jams at the legendary Tony Hawk.
Because I really wonder about that.
Figure sessions on the go with all the original game modes. Also, more online to show off your tricks against other skaters. Drop into Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, launching on Nintendo Switch Exchange Weekly. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After 4,000 years, Satanic Witch King has risen from the dead.
Huh.
No heroes can stop her. The Strange Brigade. In this thrilling adventure, you'll master an art of mummified monstrosity, solving puzzles from different dimensions.
Oh god, I hate puzzles like that.
Other daring adventures, local wireless co-op, and online play. Expect the unexpected. The Strange Brigade launches on Nintendo Switch later today. It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions. Mario and his friends will team up with the Ravage once again to restore order to the galaxy. Our heroes must stop the mysterious new evil from haunting the universe with chaos. Ravage Rosina joined us. She won already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents who can quirkier secrets. In this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run through
Robert Rosalina was just like, "Aw, come on, I just want to read my book. Do I really have to go?" Hmm? What? Wait. No. Advance Wars? They're bringing that back? People have been wanting that for years. I mean, I've never played it myself, but people freaking loved this series back on Game Boy Advance. It was like the best thing ever, apparently. I mean, people loved it more than Fire Emblem, for crying out loud. Yes, I really did say that. People loved this more than Fire Emblem back in the day.
Thrilling stories, memorable characters, and vibrant gameplay are in store as you lead the commanding officers to victory.
Yeah, actually, it looks very much inspired by it, actually.
Play the first 2 Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, marching on to Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Wow, okay. Was not expecting that.
How is everything? Alright, this next segment will be our last announcement of the day. Please, take a look.
Okay. So we're getting an expansion pass for this game. What's this going to be all about? I want to turn it up for this. Wait, you can play as a Guardian? Okay, new weapons. Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks pretty fun. Let's see if I can notice anything else that's new. What? You're kidding. Oh, that's cool. Freaking bike. This time I might actually be able to use it, too, since I don't have to do a hard mode thing. Oh my god. That's cool.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion packs from Koei Tecmo Games. It will follow Link and his allies through 4 battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it. I have a few more things to share with you all today. We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month. You'll immerse yourself in the role of Link by using 2 Joy-Con controllers for intuitive motion controls, or by playing a handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls.
Oh, that's stupid. Why can't you just have normal controls for it?
The Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began. What is the origin of the Master Sword? Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game.
And nobody was happy about that.
We hope you're looking forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Next up, here's a little something you might like. This is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series. This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary. While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on the earliest days of the Legend of Zelda.
Wow, okay, that's lame.
It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and a Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game, as well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring Link as the playable character. So that's 4 games on one system, from longer Legend of Zelda games to the pick-up-and-play game Vermin. In addition, regarding the watch functionality for the Game & Watch system, we've added a playable clock based on The Legend of Zelda, and an interactive timer themed after Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. You can play with both of them by taking control of Link. We hope you'll enjoy playing this Game & Watch system.
No, nobody's gonna want that. I'm just saying.
Alright, here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. 2 years have passed since we first announced this game.
Oh, thank God.
And unable to share anything.
Thank God.
However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
Well, at least this is something. Alright. So what's this gonna be about? And should I be worried? Something tells me I should be very worried. Of course. Don't know why I was surprised by that one. Are we doing the Skyward Sword thing again? I have a feeling this is going to be more of the same from Breath of the Wild, which is going to be depressing. I mean, it's too soon to really tell, but I'm going to be annoyed if Zelda doesn't have the action yet again. Seriously, what do you have against this woman?
So, what did you think? This time around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
How was that? That's all for this Nintendo Direct. We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching.
I had a feeling that Breath of the Wild 2 was going to disappoint me in some way, but I really was hoping that Zelda was going to get better treatment than that, but yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Doug Bowser.
This is the Treehouse, so I'll go ahead and turn the volume down while I just give my thoughts on it. I did like a lot of the announcements from Nintendo this year. It did seem like they had a lot to show, unlike the last few times where they've really been focused on indie stuff. But that last thing they showed with Breath of the Wild 2, like the new trailer, like it's nice to see new stuff that we haven't seen yet, especially because of how long it's been. But man, like I did not like the fact that once again it looks like Zelda's being put in a damsel situation. I am just so freaking over this. This is the only way Aonuma knows how to treat Zelda. She's either used as a damsel or as an unimportant character that barely gets to do anything. It is remarkable just how often this happens. It's like he has it out for this character. I'd like to say just the female characters, but out of all the female characters you see in Zelda, in the Zelda series, she is the one that's often mistreated the most, though, when it comes to her doing anything. And I am so tired of it. Like the fans are tired of it. Like, all the fans want is for Zelda to have more agency in her own damn series, and Nintendo refuses to give it to her. Aonuma especially, and I'm just so sick of this. He has become quite hated in the community for this and a couple other things, because he just seems to treat the characters and his stories like Link is the only one that really matters because he's the hero, and he claims he has to have agency and that everyone else needs to take a backseat to him, otherwise he won't have anything to do as the hero. And people pointed out the stupidity of this, and also have pointed out that he honestly is probably one of the most clueless developers. Just a moment. I'm recording. They have consistently done this. Quite badly, in fact. I have noticed this playing the various Zelda games, that it really does feel like they try way too hard to pretty much give everyone a backseat to Link, which, as much as I love Link as a character for good reason, it does kind of feel like it has become kind of tiresome that nobody else gets to have a very nobody else really gets to have any important scenes to them. Like, it really feels like oftentimes, like, there may as well not be other main characters in these Zelda games, because it feels like Link is the only one that really ever gets to be heroic in them. So really, what's the point of even having anyone else? I mean, yeah, you may as well make it like Metroid then at that point, where just have him go on this massive adventure and don't really have much interaction with other people if ultimately they're not going to matter for your damn series. I mean, you may as well not, because it really does feel like Aonuma just doesn't seem to care. And he's heard the complaints from the fans. It's not like he's completely oblivious to it. But he has openly admitted that the series is not going to change to a huge extent when it comes to this. Which is why I was concerned for the Breath of the Wild 2 sequel, because it seems like, at least when they showed the first trailer, that it seemed like they were building up to something. But I was just really sick of everything that Aonuma was saying in like interviews and stuff, making it seem like things weren't really going to be as drastically different as they were, let me see if I can get my words out. The way fans wanted it to be, it really did not seem like Aonuma saw things the same way, and yeah, fans have been nervous since then because of that. Really makes you wonder why he even bothered making a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild if he really wasn't intending to really change things enough to make things stand out. Now, we still don't know much in the way of gameplay or like what the story's going to be about yet, so for all we know, he might surprise us, but I doubt it. Like, I really doubt it. Everything about the way he talks about this series just makes it seem like he's too damn set in his way, his old-fashioned ways about how the series has been. And I am very disgusted by that. It seems like everyone else has better ideas than him, but it just seems like it just seems like he ignores that. The fact that there are better ideas out there that he's never considered, and he won't consider them. I'm just really annoyed by that. But anyways, I did like the other announcements, though. I thought the Mario Party one was a huge highlight here. Basically, the fact that they're finally deciding to give this to us after, ages of kind of ignoring the series. Advance Wars was interesting. I did not think they'd bring that back ever. People have been begging for it, but I didn't think it was... I didn't think they'd ever bring it back, though, because it's such an old series. I just figured they'd forgot about it. But no, they brought that back, and of course, we got the new Smash announcement, too, and surprise, surprise, it's a character I actually don't hate. I don't really have much of an opinion on him, but at least I don't hate the character for once. I don't know, maybe it's because I used to watch Spoonie a lot, and he was big into Tekken, and because of how big he was into Tekken, I kind of know what a lot of these characters are like, because he reviewed like all the Tekken stuff. So at the very least, I have a basic idea on what these characters are like. So that does kind of help me feel a lot more of a connection to this guy as compared to a lot of the other characters. He is just another typical fighting game character, though, so I am a little bit concerned that he's going to come off a little bit generic. But who knows? I might be surprised with how he handles. I'll have to see the presentation later and to just see how different he might seem compared to other people. But still, at least it wasn't a character that annoyed me for a change. But yeah, there were a lot of decent announcements here, so I can't exactly say the whole thing annoyed me. But yeah, I'm gonna see what you guys have to say later, like if you decide to watch this. So yeah, I'll just end it here.